In today's video, I'll be exploring 3 Munros in Kintail and experiencing all types of weather in one day. It was a nice early start as the weather looked good for the morning, and it was looking promising as I drove down past Loch Ness. Hi guys, welcome to another video, and today I'm in Kintail for the first time. I'm going to be doing a loop of 3 Munros here, and it's some of the lesser known Munros, not the brothers or sisters of Kintail. So I'm starting with the 3 on the west side. So behind me is Loch Clooney. The weather looks like it's going to be good today. Yesterday it was pouring rain all day, and it seems to have changed overnight. This route's about 11 miles and should take about 7 or 8 hours. I need it to be closer to 7 hours because I'm in a bit of a rush today. So I'm going to head up to the start of the first Munro of today. So I'm just at the radio tower there, and this is where the path forks off to the start of the loop. And later on today I'm going to come back this way. So I don't know if my camera will pick it up just now. It's actually snowing. It's nearly June, so that's pretty crazy. And I think there's actually a dust and a fresh snow at the top of these Munros as well. So the path from here gets a little bit steeper, but it has this perfect zigzag all the way up the face, which the gradient is great, so it doesn't even feel like you're walking uphill. Once at the top, there was a nice little ridge, and then it flattens out towards the cairn of the first Munro. There we go, Munro number 55. Càrn Ghluasaid, this one's called. And I think it means hill of the movement. So the next Munro is just behind me there. And this Munro is 957 metres high, so the lowest of the 3 today. I'm going to make my way across there. That's not the Munro there, it's actually in the cloud behind it. It still looks like it's holding a lot of snow, so I'm going to have a look off the edge here. I think there's meant to be a decent view, and then I'm going to head on to the next Munro. So I just had to put my jacket on, get my gloves out, and I'm just getting a bite to eat. It's a disaster, my biscuits are frozen, and the wind muff on my mic blew down there, so I don't think I'll be getting that back anytime soon. It's not going so well after getting the first Munro. Hopefully it clears towards the top of the second one. So I can see the top of the next Munro just behind me there. You can actually see 3 people coming down off it. And it looks like there's a lot more snow on it from the other side from the first Munro. I think it's all just holding on the east side, so not long and I'll be up there. And this one's just over 1100 metres high, and I think it's the highest Munro of today's circuit of 3. So I'm nearly at second Munro, and it's snowing pretty bad. You can't see much. You'd think it was December, January time. I can't believe this. But yeah, that didn't take long. Only about an hour to get from number 1 to number 2. So I'm just about there. Number 56. And the views are amazing up here. Woohoo! Usually I'd point out the Glen Shiel Ridge, the last Munro, the next Munro, but there's no point because I can't see nothing. I'm not even going to hang about here and wait because I'm in a bit of a rush to get back today. Looks like I'm going to have to come back here another day to see the views. So this Munro means Peak of the Keeper of the Hounds. So I don't know why. I might stop saying these names, they're getting silly. But yeah, the sun looks like it's trying to break through. So I'm going to hang about 5 minutes max, get a bite to eat, and hopefully it clears. On my way to the next Munro, there were some pretty big cornices left over from winter. Finally, some views! So third Munro today, just behind me there, not far, but a fair bit of a drop down and across there. So there's Munro number 57, had to think about that there. Sgùrr, Sgùrr, I think this one's called. And it's 1,002 metres high, it means Hill of the Rowan. And it's clear, thank God. There's great views back to the last Munro, which, as you've probably seen, cleared as soon as I got off it, which is always the way. It's only 10 o'clock, which I'm surprised I got round them that quick. This is not going to be the end of the video. There's a nice arete, as it's a different route back, as this is a loop. So I'm looking forward to that. That might be one of the best parts of this walk. So it's been a great day so far, and the weather's held up. There was that bad snow at that last Munro. But yeah, if it stays like this all day, I'll be pretty happy. Maybe I spoke a little bit too soon. And it got really bad up there, and I couldn't see much. It didn't look like it was going anywhere, so I had to don the full waterproofs. I finally made it to Arete, and this was probably my favourite part of today's walk.
Going off the road on a cold old day, the can fall when they burn away, longing for the light when the living is played, hoping the ghost will call your name.
So there was some pretty steep parts on this bit of the walk, but this camera definitely makes it look a bit steeper than it actually is.
Ghost will call your name.
What a day it's been. Literally had all 4 seasons today. So I'm going to do a quick review of the 3. The first one, Càrn Ghluasaid, I'll give that 6 out of 10, as the walk up there is really good and it's just a nice gradient. You don't feel like it's uphill at all. You can get there pretty quick, and I love that zigzag sort of path. And the second one, Sgùrr and Conbhairean, I think I'll give that one a 7 out of 10. Just for the views onto it rather than the views that I got at the top, because there wasn't any. So yeah, 7 out of 10 for that one. And the last one, Sgùrr, I think that'll get 5.5 out of 10. It's pretty undistinguished. There's a lot of tops around it, but the views are pretty good back onto the second Munro. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you'll join me in the next video for a couple more Munros.